Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. My name's Eden and today we're going to be talking about my book pet peeves. Just to preface, these are my personal book pet peeves. If you like these things, yay. If you don't, yay. Let me know your book pet peeves in the comment section, but these are just mine. Number one, legacy series is. I get it. You want us to, follow through the generations. I don't want to do that. I'm going to be honest with you, Suzanne. No, thank you. That does not sound appealing to me. I don't know what it is about seeing a couple that I've read about already have a grown child and then seeing the grown child's love story that I just don't like. It feels wrong. It feels weird. I don't want to see them as parents to grown children. I don't mind in an epilogue seeing like a cute little, oh, our 3-year-old running around. That's sweet. But when your child is now 18 plus and they're finding their own love story and I have to read about it, absolute and coot and toot and fruit and smootingly not. Reading is voluntary. Sometimes I forget that. Number two, now this may be controversial, but when the main character reads books in a book, I get it. Everybody reading the book, we're the same. We like books, okay? We like romance books. But I was reading a book the other day and this girl loved reading so much, she literally named Colleen Hoover by name in a book, a fictional book. Okay, I get that you're trying to make us feel, oh my gosh, they like the same hobbies as me. But please, sometimes it feels just so forced. If you do it in like a nice way, there are some books that do it quite well. I think it's called The Blind Side, but the majority of these books where the girl loves to read. Number three, people on covers. People on covers or just ugly covers in general. Why? Out of all of the things you could have put on your cover, you choose to put a naked man or a shirtless man? Sarah, don't do that, please. Thank you. Genuinely, I have a serious question for you. What made you think, yes, I am going to put a shirtless man on the cover of this book that's about real, true love and trials and tribulations? My personal idea is to just have pretty book covers. They can be pretty, they can be pink, they can be white, they can be blue. I actually don't care what color they are, just make them pretty. Also, cartoon covers, I've kind of gone off of that. It's not a serious pet peeve, it's just I don't personally want to be in public reading a book that has a cartoon on the front of it. Another thing I don't like in books, or a pet peeve of mine, is when we have an enemies to lovers, but your hate dissolves by chapter 5. Jonah, where did the hate go? Oh, there it went, off in the distance. It was kind of never there, to be honest. How are you telling me it's a hate to love and this guy is acting like a golden retriever by chapter 5? Something just does not add up. Oh, and please have an actual reason why you don't like this person. Because if you tell me the reason you don't like this person is because you asked for 1 sugar and they gave you 2 instead, I really can't help you. I want to be on your side. I want to be on your side so bad, but you make it so hard. Don't do that, please. Another pet peeve of mine is when they give a in-depth, seriously detailed description of a character 75% into the book. What do you mean she has red hair and she's 5'2"? In my mind, she was 5'8" with platinum blonde hair. She wasn't, but you get the idea. If you want to give an in-depth description, do that right at the start. And also, if you want to give an in-depth description, just pull it back a little bit. Maybe give us the hair color and give us the height and we can figure out the rest. Because sometimes you're going so in-depth where I've already got a picture in my mind. Please don't ruin that for me. Oh my word, social media or pop culture in books will make me want to cry, especially when they're dated. I don't want to be hearing about Tumblr. I don't want to be hearing about, I'm pretty sure I read one which had BBM. I haven't heard that in years. If you don't know what BBM is, it was BlackBerry Messenger. BlackBerry. Who do you know who has a BlackBerry? I don't want you to talk about celebrity drama. I don't want you to talk about TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram. Please. You know what? I don't mind YouTube. YouTube has been around for years and it probably will be around for years to come. And that one feels a little bit less. Ugh. But Snapchat, TikTok, and drama, as in worldly drama that's going on right now, no. Leave that outside of the books. It's not a non-fiction, okay? It's a fiction. I also strongly dislike when the FMC, the female main character, goes through so many embarrassing situations in front of the male main character. No. I read a book where she literally fell face first in front of him, and I don't even think he helped her up. That is what you'd call an enemies to lovers. And when she just keeps on rambling on, and then inside the book, in her internal dialogue, she's going, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? This is so embarrassing. Embarrassing for you? How do you think I feel? You're embarrassed? Imagine what I feel, Sarah. Imagine what I feel. I also have a quirk quota in books. There is only so much quirk that I can take at a given time. If you exceed said quirk quota, I will be swiftly putting the book down. Listen, quirky characters are okay to a certain degree, but I am not a quirky character lover. If you're gonna have quirk, have this much. When it's like this, too much quirk for me, okay? But again, if you want to write a book with a quirky main female character, or you want to read a book with a quirky female main character, go ahead. I just have realized I'm not your target audience. Another thing that I really don't like is incredibly inappropriate age gaps, especially if you just raised her age a couple years, it would be a lot more acceptable. Not okay, but a lot more acceptable than whatever you were writing before. There was a book that I heard of. I never read it because I heard this before I read it. Good thing too. The cover was really pretty though. This 38-year-old, I believe he's 38 or he's close to 40. He falls in love with a freshly turned 18-year-old who became his son's nanny. Let that sink in. Why are you stressing that it's 18 and 38? Me personally, if you want to read that, go ahead. Me personally, it feels so very inappropriate. Another thing that I really find quite disappointing in a book is when I predict a plot twist from the get-go. If I predict it maybe halfway through the book or 75% through the book, then I feel like that's okay and that's absolutely fine. I don't mind predicting plot twists. I really don't, especially when it's near the end. But when it is 10% into the book and I already know who the is, or who's done this, or who's behind this, or what happened here and there and everywhere, why am I reading if I already know? Why am I still reading? Oh my gosh, also, let's say that a book has been turned into a movie, okay? That is great, good for them. But what I don't now want is the only copy I can get my hands on will have the cover being the movie poster. No, that's not gonna work for me. I want to read the book. I don't want to watch the film. If I want to watch the film, I'll go watch the film where the movie poster is from. But if I want to read the book, let me read the book without the movie poster. I don't want that there. I really don't. Especially if the book cover before was really, really pretty. I won't be, no, I will not be best pleased. Another thing, love triangles. My goodness me. Because you know what will happen, friends? They will always choose the wrong person. You're given a choice. The evidence is screaming go left, but what do? You turn right. Now, why'd you do that, Rachel? Why'd you do that? So that is all of my pet peeves. Don't get me wrong, I probably have a lot more, but that is where I'm ending the video. Please do let me know what your pet peeves and things that you don't like in books are in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.